So if you watched up until the end of last episode, you'll know that our job is safe after our most recent takeover. The manager is going to keep faith with us because we've been doing well. Not so much in recent games though, we've not been doing too good. And today, the two games are AC Milan at home, who are top, and Juventus away, who are second before we go on a winter break. So this is going to be, very one-sided, I think. So I'm not looking forward to this in the slightest. But we sit in a 14th place on the table at the moment. Let's see what happens here today, because, I'm dreading it really. Let's go into a new episode of Parma from the Ashes. Sounded like I said Parma from the Ashes. Here's what is happening at the moment. We sit 14th place, 5 wins, 5 draws, 6 defeats, goal difference of -8. It was -3. Sampdoria beat us 6-1 in a game, so that's probably contributed to that goal difference. We now have the worst defensive record in the league. We've conceded the most goals. And our goal difference is down to -8. That's not good at all. So I played 4 games off screen. Last episode, of course, we had the 1-0 defeat against Cittadella and then the last gasp win against Bologna in the 95th minute. So since then, played 4 games, 2 wins and 2 defeats. A win in the TRM Cup 4th qualifying round, 3-1 over Empoli. It was a 1-1 after 90 minutes. Ajapong got a penalty and then Bertogne got a goal right at the end. In a game where we played a 4-4-2, but because of our lack of options, because Galliano was playing absolute shite, has been playing awfully, and Selva was out injured again, and Cherry had to come off injured in this game, we had to play Aramu as a makeshift striker. So, but we got a 3-1 win, and we got a draw against Napoli in the next round, and then you can see here, took it to extra time. We ended up losing 3-2. I'll show you this game, and I'll show you the 2 league games. So, we did go 1-0 down, and Zirica scoring their first goal. Not long after that, we got a goal through Petkov. Kim Sung-min scored 2 minutes from the 90. And then right at the dead-end injury time, Selva came off the bench to make it 2 each and force extra time, which is good because we could have got a win and progressed in the Cup, but bad because we face Juventus and AC Milan in our next 2 games. And this was on the Wednesday and we play on the Saturday, so people are going to be completely tired. But in extra time, Jorginho scored on 110 minutes to make it 3-2. We had chances, we had a couple of goals, but we had chances to equalise again. We couldn't do it. Bleve had an incredible game in goal, despite conceding 3. He made a string of saves. When Bleve plays well, he plays really well, but when he has a bad game, he has an absolute shocker. And it's kind of annoying, and I don't know what to do about it, because our other goalkeeper just isn't good enough. He's a backup, and I'm never going to play him. So I'm going to have to stay with Bleve and then see what happens at the end of the season, because if he's not going to be playing well, then why keep him? So let's look at these 2 league games then. Started with a 2-1 win against Lazio, who I think were 4th at the time, which is a really good result. I'm really happy with this. Bertogne has been scoring quite a bit recently, actually, which is really good to see. I wasn't sure about him at first. We only signed him because he's a former Parma player to help the homegrown thing. But he's come in. He's actually scored a fair few goals recently. He got a goal here, and Zanin also getting on the score sheet on the 49th minute. We had to play Zanin and Galliano as the strikers because Cherry got injured, and we also had no Selva. So we had to put Brewski on the bench, who's a target man who I wasn't sure if I was ever going to play him. And he actually did play this game off the bench and got an assist, which is really good. Galliano came off because he had an injury of some sort, and Brewski came on, got the assist for the Zanin goal. Very nice. Lazio did get a goal back from Indoni. And then right at the end of the game, they had a penalty. It was conceded by Polisano. But Milos Djordjic hit the post with it. So kept it out. And we got 3 points against Lazio, which is really good. Wasn't so good after that, though. As I said, we lost 6-1 to Sampdoria. This was not pretty at all. I mean, Sampdoria just kept coming at us and kept coming at us. We took quite a while to just have a single shot. We had 7 in total. Most of this came in the second half. And it was only 1-0 before half-time. Giovanni Simeone on the 27th minute with a goal. And then all hell broke loose. Torreira and Rafaelson with a a 3-minute salvo to make it 3-0. And then we pull one back. Emma's scoring to make it 3-1. And then immediately after that, from kickoff, Simeone gets his second and Sampdoria's fourth. And then we're going over, trying to get more goals. Not happening. Beto de Silva scored 81 minutes. Rodrigo de Paul scored 84 minutes. And just like that, it's 6-1. Not pretty in the slightest. I mean, our pass completion was awful. Possession for a while was right down in the 30s. We did get it up to level in the end. But yeah, we had an awful game here. And I think everyone played badly apart from, the goal scorers, really. Berzotti had an okay game. Emma's got the goal, so that's why I got an 8. They completely outplayed us. And it doesn't really make me very optimistic for the Milan and Juventus games. We faced Juventus before in the save in a TIM Cup game, which I believe was it last season? No, it was the season before. Yeah. And they beat us 2-0. And we actually, we gave them quite a good game, despite only being 2-0. I was expecting a heavier defeat than that. Johan Manaputi scored both goals. But I was expecting heavier than that. Hopefully today, it's not going to be too one-sided. And if we could pick up any sort of points, that would be fantastic. But losing both games here today could see us, a bit closer to that relegation zone. I think we're going to be in for a relegation dogfight this season, whichever way you look at it. I don't think there's any avoiding that. But hopefully I'll be bringing some players in January, one of which I think will be a new striker, because Galliano has been misfiring for too long for me now. So I think a new striker will definitely be on the cards in January, and we'll see what else needs improving as well. I'll have a look around. So the first of today's games then, we're against the leaders AC Milan at home, who have only lost 3 games all season, 3 draws as well. So, and they also have Harry Kane up front with Coutinho just behind him, so that is quite terrifying. Kane and Coutinho attacking options. So we only played on the Wednesday in that cup game, and then we play again on the following Wednesday. So we are going to have to make some sort of changes here. So Bretonnier is going to come off, and Emmers is going to come on as box-to-box. Manala is also going to come off, and Rusk is going to play. We'll just put him as a playmaker and support. And Souts has been a bit disappointing recently, and he's a bit tired, so we're going to take him off. And we're going to bring on Segi Koulibaly, who, has not been very good for me. He's been a pretty poor player, but Koulibaly and Botnovic, both of them are sort of backup options, and I'd rather play Koulibaly than Botnovic, really. Give the fans a good performance despite the odds being against us. I'm going to tell them there's more to come from them for everybody. That's good. I like this. Okay, that's a good team talk. We're against AC Milan, though. This is going to go either really well or really badly, and I'm thinking it's going to be the latter, but I hope I'm wrong. And once again, I apologise for not having the table up. I need to really look at doing that. Got a highlight here, though, so I will stay with it. It is Selva on the ball. Here is Emmers out to Berzotti. This is good. I like this. It's 1-0. Cherry, 8th goal of the season. We're beating the leaders. I don't know where this has come from. 18 minutes played, we're 1-0 up. I'll take it. Replay. So a nice ball out to Berzotti on the wing. Had all the time of the world to make the cross. He gets in there. Cherry with the volley from the cross. 1-0 Parma. Didn't think I'd be saying that today. Still plenty of time in the game left though. We're only halfway through the first half. And Pavon is on the ball here. And the cross is in. And Harry Kane is at the near post. Just like that. It's 1-1. That took about 5 minutes. It's interesting how many English players and Premier League players are playing in Serie A in 6 years' time. I've seen Kane, as I mentioned last time. I saw Andre Wisdom playing for a team. There's some interesting names around here now. It's not all Italian players. There's a whole. Well, there's plenty of players that you can recognise now. Coutinho being another one, a Premier League player playing for AC Milan, and Kane has a wayward effort there. I wonder if he'll be on corners. That would be funny. Milan are having a lot of shots at the moment. I'm going to change the shape to something a bit more structured. We'll leave it on counter though. And I'm just going to try and pump the ball up into the box. And go for the early crosses and just go a bit more direct. Not too worried about the whole possession thing. I just want to try and create as much as I can. Now, so Aramu's playing today instead of the usual left winger, whose name I've just completely forgotten. Just because, again, he's tired. So we had to make some changes. Casemiro in loads of space there, but he finds Villalba. Here's Emerson. And, oh, God, that... I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I think Emerson. Well, I think it was a cross, but it was heading in. I don't know. I'll have to see it again. So the ball bounced off and went to Emerson. The ball hit the post. I don't know what happened there. That didn't explain anything either. We're 2-1 down now. After going ahead, we've gone behind. Cherry's picked up a knock. But I think... Right, I'm going to leave him on there. I think he'll be okay. I think they have been unlucky so far. 2-1 down isn't too bad. We can still salvage something, but defending again has been awful. Aramu, I'm going to sell him because he's not good enough anymore. So, I bought Rafinha, so let's give Rafinha a try. Oh, so the other one is... Oh, so the other guy isn't playing because he's ineligible. He's on loan from Milan, so that's why you can't play him. And also, Federico Geraldo is suspended, so that is why Mr. Vries is playing at left back. So that left side has just completely changed, and that seems to have buggered things up a bit. Coutinho takes a corner here, plays it all the way out to Villalba. Here is Mauri to Coutinho. De Vries with the header away, but it's back with them again. But Newlands clears the ball now, and Selva is on it. And he finds Cherry, but forces him out wide. But we do still have the ball. Rafinha, the cross was blocked. And Coutinho again on the ball here. Finds Harry Kane. That's a nice pass. But Kane's got a lot of work to do here. Goes for another speculative shot, and it's wide. Too many of those, though. I know they're having shots from range, but I don't want them having shots at all, really. I'm going to go attacking just because we need some goals. So I'm going to go attacking. And Cherry is really struggling now, so we're going to take him off. And, well, it's going to have to be Galliano, isn't it? Let's try this. Let's give it a go. Come on, Galliano. You haven't scored in ages. Let's get you a goal here today. Okay, Koulibaly actually hasn't been that bad. It's the other centre-back, Polosano, having not a great game. So that's kind of annoying. Berzotti is struggling out there as well. 70 minutes played. We need to try and get some more shots away. I'm going to tell him to shoot on sight. And just go route one and higher up and high tempo and close down more. We're not playing that badly. AC Milan are a lot better than us. So I think 2-1 is not too bad at all. Well, 2-1's not that bad. I know there's still quite a while left, but we've got to throw in here. If we could salvage a point, that would be incredible. And we could here. Berzotti is on the ball. Rafinha has a shot and it's a save by Sportiello. I wonder where Donnarumma is. I'll have to have a look at that after the game. I wonder where Donnarumma is. I don't know if he's still playing for AC, if he's just not in the squad. Because he'll be, 21, 22 at this time? He'll be, hopefully a first teamer. He's incredible at age 16. We've conceded a penalty. It was Berzotti. Now, Bleva, you saved one against Lazio, or rather it hit the post. What can you do here? The number 19 is taking it. It's Coutinho. And he's gone wide! Well, there's about 3 and a bit minutes left, so I'm going to overload for the last few minutes. If we can get a goal, that would be incredible. Rusk to Emmers. We have another change to make, I think, as well. Finds a ball to De Vries. It's a nice ball, but the cross again is blocked. Rafinha. Haven't seen a lot of him this season. We haven't really needed to play him because the other guy's been brilliant. Come on, we need to get the ball into the box here. Rusk. And we've lost the ball. Held on to it for too long there, and we didn't create anything. And now they're blistering forward. Barreto has a shot. De Vries will clear that away. We've got one more change to make. So let's make it. Berzotti needs to come off. We're going to just push these guys on. And we'll get Durso on there. Right, 3 changes made. We'll just go highly structured. Because we've got 3 minutes left. No, only about a minute left. There is still time, but we need to get the ball back first. And Kane is through on goal here. And he scored. That's 3-1. Oh, well. And that's full time. And it's 3-1 to Milan. Unlucky it wasn't our night. But we need to start picking up some wins soon. That's 3 defeats in a row. And, we're still 14th. But we're now, 2 points ahead of the drop zone. So if we lose again, then we could find ourselves in the relegation zone. And it's Juventus away next. Just showing you a player here that is going to be signing for us in January. I had a look at him. He's a young centre midfielder, French, called Claudio La Rosa. Currently plays for Niort, and he's coming to us in January. He's a central midfielder, and he looks very good physically. And, he looks fairly decent. He's 19, so he's got room to grow. But we'll see when he comes in actually what he's like, I guess. But, just a future transfer that's going to be coming in. Parma face the impossible. We'll see about that. We will. Oh, they've still got Pogba. That's going to be fun. 28-year-old Pogba. What does he look like? Let me see this. Oh, God, that is terrifying. Oh, God. 19 first touch, 19 long shots, 19 technique, 18 passing, 17 composure, 18 flair. Okay, that's absolutely terrifying. Let's have a look at some of these other players. So he's their captain. He's their key player, vice captain rather. Any other players here that I recognise? Digne plays for them. Marquisio is retiring. How old's Marquisio now? He must be getting on. 35. Bernardeschi. Isco. Berardi. Gabriel Barbosa. What's he like? I know he's not as good as he was last year on the game, but what's he like at this age? He's pretty good as well. I was going to look at Donnarumma, wasn't I? Where's Donnarumma? Oh, he is still at Milan. Where is he then? Why isn't he playing? Oh my god, why isn't he playing? Oh right, well, I'm scouting him. If I can get him, I'm getting him. Actually, the players look really up for this, so that's good. But yeah, Juventus, bring it on. Right, this is the team. No, you're not playing. Alright, this is the team we're going to go with. Let's just move this bench around a bit. Right, I'm going to go defensive just because it's Juventus and it's structured. And we're just going to sit back and pump the ball on early crosses and go more direct. So who they got? So Perrin, Sandro, Regani, Toynison, Janic, Calanto, Pogba, Renato Sanchez, Capone, Isco and Dybala. Again, so last time it was Coutinho and Kane. This time it's Isco and Dybala. Great. I think Juventus have only lost 2 games all season. And it was AC Milan who had lost 3. So this is going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. We've got a corner here. It's out with a Cherry now. Bezosi over the cross and it's held onto by the goalkeeper. No shots for us, but that was, well, certainly a good sign that we won a corner. Isco bursting forward here, but the ball was cut out by Ajapong. Manala to Emmers, tries to find Cherry, but doesn't do so. Here is Paul Pogba. Out to Sanchez, who's got space. He's going himself now. Here is Capone. And Ajapong with his ball there. Good tackle. Now clear it away. That's a clearance, but it's straight to them. Pogba to Isco, Dybala, and 7 minutes played. It's 1-0. I'd like to see us have some shots in this game as well. That would be nice. Try and keep the ball. Janic down the right hand side, crosses in. Petkov on the ball now. They clear it. No, he gives it straight to Pogba. Here's Renato Sanchez to Capone. Still going. Finds Isco. Isco turns and has a shot. It's just wide. But we need to stop them from doing this. What are we going to do? I'm going to tell them to close down less and just go lower. Just to try and get the ball off of them instead of I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I've got no clue. Bezotti on the ball. We haven't had a shot yet. 22 minutes almost. Manala to Selva. Now this is good. Cherry. Out to Bezotti. Now the cross. Any second now. That's good. Cherry's there. And we've scored against Juventus. So that's good. It is 1-1. That's our first shot of the game and we've scored with it. That's good signs. It's moved us up to 14th. Throw in by Geraldo. Here is Petkov, the left midfielder who I couldn't remember, who's been really good this season. Cherry on the ball. Nice ball to Bezotti. Now, is this going to be another assist for him? Go on. Come on. It's not. Isco to Dybala. Salsa straight on there. But the clearance was straight to Sandro. Not that Sandro. I'd be amazed if he would play for Juve. Dybala has a shot. It's cleared away by Salsa again. He's so good. He's such a good defender. But going in at half-time, we're going to be 1-1 against Juventus, which I will absolutely take. If we get a point from this, I'll be stunned. But at the moment, we're doing well. I'm pleased how things are going. Keep it up. Not going to change anything. We're going to leave it on counter. We're just going to go highly structured, though. And just go straight in the second half. Because 1 shot, 1 goal. A second shot, hopefully that will mean a goal. But Juventus have had 21 shots. I say Salsa's been good. I don't know why he's got a 6.4. I think he's been okay. Sometimes I think his ratings talk absolute rubbish. Dybala's just put a free kick in from like the D. That happened very quickly. Back down to 16th we go. 2-1 down. Dybala's free kick. Okay, that was Bale-esque, I think, wasn't it? Emmers is having a shocker. What's happened to Emmers? Take him off. Bretonnier on. Central midfielder rather on support. Calanto throw in. Janic back to Calanto. Petkov with a header away. That's good. Cherry needs to win the ball there, and he does. Now he needs to Keep it with us. That's not what he's done there. That's a poor pass. Berzotти now. Now, that was too much for Selva to get to. Here's Sandro to Sanchez. Pogba to Isco. And Capone's through. And here's Sandro again. Back to Sanchez. Sandro, get the ball. Right. I'll wait for this highlight to end, and then I'm going to go with get stuck in. Let's try and crock him. Geraldo's having an awful game as well. Take him off. De Vries on. Just a limited fullback. Just defend, defend, defend. I know we're 2-1 down. We need a goal, but we're going to end up conceding a third, aren't we? I'm going attacking because I want to try and get a goal back. Get it to 2-2. I'd love a draw for this. Pogba's got space there. He's just gone past the man like he wasn't there, and Calanto scored. That's 3-1. Okay, I can feel another heavy defeat coming on here. We've had a 6-1 earlier against Sampdoria, and I think this is going to be another one against Juventus, and this is going to make our goal difference even worse. Oh, God, Petko's injured. Oh, God, that's not good. That's not good. But I really hope that that's not a bad injury, because that's just good. I know we've got Christmas coming up. It's winter break. What am I worried about an injury for? Unless it's like months. He's not going to be missing any football, is he? Well, that time went very quickly since that third goal. Nothing's happened. There is about a minute left of injury time, so if anything, Juventus are going to get a fourth goal here, and they have done. Alexandro scored. God, might get another goal here, though. There's only a few seconds left, but we're coming forward here. Selva on the ball to Berzotti. That's full time. 4-1. We keep saying unlucky. These teams are better than us, so I've got to say it really. I can't say you weren't good enough. It's Juventus. And, well, I think other results have kind of gone our way there. We're still 2 points ahead of the drop zone. But, yeah. We're in for a relegation battle. I think that's pretty much clear now. Was that 4 defeats in a row now? That's not good. But luckily we've got a winter break now, so we can change things that we need to change. So I'm not sure what that'll be. We'll have to have a look. Petko's going to miss 2 to 3 weeks with a knee injury. I don't think that'll mean he misses any football. When is the next game? 15th. He might miss that. He might miss that one game against Sassuolo. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to wait and see. Right. So the press conference is there. I will do that. I'll do that once I've ended this. 4 defeats in a row. That's not very good. So we're halfway through the season pretty much. Well, we've got the Sassuolo game, and then that is our halfway mark. Next episode, we're going to face Napoli again, away from home. We beat them in the league at home, the champions, and then they beat us in the cup. So this is the rubber match at their stadium, and then we're going to be facing Udinese in the game after that. So those will be the next games. I'm going to have a chat with the squad and just say something about the first half of the season. I'm going to say, keep your heads up. We've had a bit of a blip, but it's important to rally and come together as a squad. We can still stay up. That's a good reaction. Okay, that's what we want to see. But no use if we don't actually start winning games. But yeah, we're not doing too badly, I think. But I think we were always going to be in for a relegation battle, weren't we? So that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. We came up against the big boys of Serie A. Unfortunately, it was at 2 defeats, but what can you do, really? Milan and Juventus, 2 of the best teams in the country. So I think the defeats were on the cards there either way. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Leave any comments you want to make down below as well. And if you want to see leave any comments down below as well if you want to. And if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Still close to that 200 mark. I'm 5 away. Just try and get it in the next week, and I'll be very pleased with that. I'll be pleased to get it whenever, but the sooner the better, really, isn't it? That's the whole thing, really. But yeah, next episode, Napoli and Udinese are the games. Napoli are up to 6th. They had a bit of a rut, but they're back up to 6th. And Udinese are 10th at the moment. So we'll see how we do against those guys. Some points would be nice, because we've lost 4 games in a row, and they've been pretty heavy ones. A 6-1, a 3-1, and a 4-1. And an extra time defeat to Napoli. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video, which might take a couple of days just because we've got the winter break to go through, and I'm going to be making some transfers for sure. A new striker is going to be in the pipes, I think. That's for sure. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.